Welcome back to DBL. LeeAnne Locken from the Real Housewives of Dallas is here.
Yeah.
We are so excited to have you join our show and your unfiltered opinion, so we hope you bring it.
Oh yeah, because Rich will tell you, we often shop at Target, and he's like, filter aisle, and I'm like...
Well, LeeAnne, you just got married in April, and there is a clip from last week's episode that I want to ask you about, but first, let's show our audience.
Okay.
I'm blessed.
You are blessed. You are so blessed,
I still so much want to be worthy. I didn't grow up being told that I deserved good things. I just didn't get that as a child. So, as an adult, it's something that I struggle with.
Receive it.
I so appreciate your transparency and honesty, and I think that's why your viewers really resonate with you. So now, do you feel worthy after your relationship, after the wedding, or are you still in that same place?
I think that's something that I'm always going to struggle with. For me, you know, I say this till the cows come home. I have self-confidence out the window. I could read a teleprompter, a mirror prompter. I'm like, I sing, dance. What do you want me to do? I can nail it. But when it comes to believing in myself, that's just not how. I didn't have a lot of that. You know, my grandparents raised me. They were off working. I basically kind of raised myself, taught myself how to, you know, survive, and that just wasn't something that was ever instilled in me.
That's real.
So. And I don't think I'm the only one on the planet that feels
No,
that.
actually, I really did want to ask you about that, because I watched that episode and I thought that speaks to so many people, because how many people at home have been told, like, oh no, that's for rich people, that's for special people,
that's for talented people.
And we don't understand how that affects a child when they're told that because of who they are, they don't deserve as much as someone else that they see. So I really thought that was beautiful. But I do have to ask, because some people think you're the queen bee, and some people think that you might be a little other.
The other bee? Yeah. The other bee? Now listen, they done told me to edit myself, so that was a really bad edit.
So tell us.
So I do consider myself a bee in a sense. I'd like to be called the HBIC, and if y'all don't know that, get the Urban Dictionary.
Yes, yes.
I've done my fair share of reality TV, so I know about the edits, I know about that, but we're live here every day, so, and I'm honest, so I really don't feel like you could cut me in a different way.
Oh, yes, they can.
So that's what I want to ask you. How do you feel they cut you on the Housewives?
Well, you know, that's not something necessarily that Bravo's a big fan of us to talk about, but I will say that, you know, for instance, you can see a scene where it's like everybody is fighting, but except one person, and then they make a big joke about how that person wasn't fighting, and then, but in reality, that person, like, had the nastiest things to say to everyone there, but of course, they get a skate. And it's so, yes, I do think it can happen.
Right.
And it's not so much about what you say. Sometimes it's about what you don't say or what others say that isn't shown.
That's interesting. I get
You know,
it.
like
I totally get it.
someone can work you up, and then all they're going to show is your response, and then they're like, that was so rude of you to say that to them, just unprovoked.
Oh, that
hear
would,
ya.
see,
I hear
that's
ya.
the thing. That would really frustrate me. I guess I'm a little bit of a control freak. I would not want, okay, so you two. So then, how do you like being a housewife? And did you always want to be a housewife? How did it?
I didn't know Housewives existed. I mean, when we started filming this show, it was how to make it in Dallas. And it was about a group of women who love to do nonprofit work and how we coexisted in the city.
So
and all
that's
of
how
that.
they reeled you in.
Oh, they reeled me in good. Because, you know, in my mind, back then, I was doing nonprofit every day. I mean, I would hit 2 and 3 parties a day. And it was all I did and I loved. And then, you know, the show came out and I was like, oh, that's not. Yeah.
That's not what I thought I signed up for.
I might not be helping those charities.
No, it really does explain a lot, because the show's changed so much between season one.
Much.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got yelled at. Like, you can't say charity one more time. And I'm like,
But that's my life.
So like, okay, so don't say good morning in the morning. You know, what do you, I mean, like, okay.
Well, speaking of Housewives and all the different franchises, we do have a really great segment. Our viewers love it, called Reality Roundup. We want you to stick around for it.
Done.
We want you to bring it.
Done.
All right?
Oh, bring it.